Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Today we're diving into some intriguing and potentially game-changing news for the Washington Commanders. You know, the NFL offseason is always full of surprises, but every now and then, something happens that could truly shift the landscape of a division. And this time, it involves a player everyone thought might be on a different team or even out of the league altogether. That player is Hunter Renfrow. Yes, you heard it right. The same Hunter Renfrow who, until recently, was trying to find his footing after missing the entire 2024 season, is now making headlines with the possibility, and I emphasize the word possibility, of landing in Washington. And let me tell you, this could be exactly what the Commanders need to elevate their offense to a new level. To understand why this is such a big deal, we need to take a quick trip down memory lane. Hunter Renfrow, a player known for his remarkable route running, reliable hands, and ability to find soft spots in defenses, had already established himself as a key contributor in the NFL over his first 5 seasons. His career stats are pretty impressive. Over 900 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns, with a reception rate of around 76.3%. Those numbers aren't just good, they're the kind of production that makes a team confident they're getting a dependable weapon. But things weren't smooth sailing last year. Renfrow missed the 2024 season, which led to questions about his future, whether he'd be able to bounce back, and if he still had that same spark to help an NFL team contend. Now, here's where it gets interesting. After a period of recovery and looking for a fresh start, Renfrow signed with the Carolina Panthers. But in a surprising twist on roster cutdown day, the Panthers decided to release him. That move, which might seem like a setback at first glance, opens up a world of possibilities. Teams in need of veteran wide receiver help are now looking at Renfrow as a prime option. He's a player with the skills and experience to step right into a role and make an immediate impact. And among those teams, the Washington Commanders stand out as a particularly logical fit. Why, you ask? Well, the Commanders have been steadily building a talented young core at the wide receiver position. They've got Terry McLaurin, who's established himself as one of the league's most reliable receivers, especially in clutch moments. But with McLaurin's contract situation now resolved, and the team having traded for Deebo Samuel earlier in the offseason, the receiver room is starting to look more dynamic. Yet, despite this talent, the team recognizes that to truly compete at the highest level, they need to deepen their options and add more reliable targets for quarterback Jaden Daniels. And this is where Hunter Renfrow fits perfectly. You see, the Commanders under head coach Ron Rivera and offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury are focused on pushing their offense into a new era. Kingsbury, known for his innovative, high-powered offenses, relies heavily on precise route running and timing, areas where Renfrow excels. Renfrow's ability to create separation in tight spots, especially in third-down situations, makes him an ideal fit for Kingsbury's offense, which emphasizes quick, disciplined throws and exploiting defensive mismatches. Plus, Renfrow's proven reliability and experience would give the Commanders a much-needed veteran presence in their receiving core, helping to stabilize and elevate their passing game. It's important to note that the Commanders aren't desperate at wide receiver. They are more than capable of rolling with their current setup, especially with McLaurin leading the charge and Deebo Samuel adding another threat. But their goal is to be relentless in their pursuit of excellence. They want to maximize Jaden Daniels' potential and ensure that the offense doesn't get stagnant. Adding a player like Renfrow, with his proven track record and specific skill set, would give them that extra edge. It's about creating best-case scenarios, about stacking the deck in their favor, and Renfrow's arrival could be just the boost they need. Now, let's talk a little about what Renfrow would bring to the table if he joins the Commanders. First, his route running is arguably among the best in the league. He's a master at creating space in the short and intermediate routes, which are crucial in today's NFL, especially with quarterbacks like Daniels who thrive on quick, accurate throws. His chemistry with his quarterbacks, built over years with the Raiders, means he knows how to read defenses and find soft spots in coverage. That kind of instinct is invaluable, especially in a division as competitive as the NFC East, where defenses are disciplined and every yard counts. Furthermore, Renfrow's familiarity with a high-tempo, precise offense makes him a seamless fit in Washington's offensive scheme. He can step in and contribute immediately, whether as a reliable target on third down or as a secondary weapon to keep defenses honest. His presence could also help take some pressure off McLaurin, creating more space for him to operate and opening up opportunities for other players like Deebo Samuel or even emerging young talent within the team. Now, you might wonder about the impact of this signing on the team's overall strategy. Well, the Commanders are in a bit of a win-now mode. They've shown significant progress under Dan Quinn's leadership, making it all the way to the NFC Championship game in their first season with Jayden Daniels as their quarterback. That's no small feat, and it speaks to the potential this team has when everything clicks. But to sustain and build on that momentum, they need to make strategic additions that can help them close the gap with division rivals like the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. And speaking of the Cowboys, the recent trade of Micah Parsons to the Panthers shocked many fans and analysts alike. It's a move that hints at a shifting landscape in the NFC East, one where teams are willing to make bold moves to reshape their rosters. The Browns trading Shedeur Sanders to the Dolphins and the Vikings signing a former Super Bowl-winning quarterback are all pieces of a puzzle indicating that the league is in a constant state of flux. For the Commanders, that means opportunities, and adding Hunter Renfrow could be one of those opportunities to solidify their offense, especially in a division where every possession matters. Looking ahead, the upcoming season promises to be exciting, filled with intense rivalries, strategic moves, and a lot of storylines. The Commanders are positioning themselves as serious contenders, and if Renfrow joins, he could be the kind of player who makes a difference in tight games, in crucial moments, and in the division standings. The team's coaching staff, especially Cliff Kingsbury, will surely see the value in a player who can help them execute their vision more effectively. With Renfrow's experience, skill set, and desire to return to the NFL spotlight, it's easy to see why this could be a match made in heaven. Of course, nothing is finalized yet, and NFL teams are always weighing their options until the very last minute before the season kicks off. But the buzz is real, and the possibility of Hunter Renfrow finding a new home in Washington is gaining traction. It's a move that could pay dividends, not just for Renfrow's career, but for the Commanders' aspirations of making a deep playoff run once again. The NFC East is fierce, but with the right pieces, Washington has shown they're more than capable of rising to the challenge. So, fans, what do you think? Would Hunter Renfrow be the missing piece for Washington? Do you believe his precise route running and reliable hands will help elevate this offense further? Or do you think the team should focus on other areas of need? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion truly matters. We love engaging with you, and your insights help shape the conversation around this team we all love so much. And don't forget, I'll be back very soon with more updates, inside scoops, and analysis on the Washington Commanders. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, keep supporting your team through thick and thin. The NFL season is just around the corner, and with moves like this, the Commanders are making sure they're ready to compete at the highest level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Washington Commanders. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news.